Welcome to your Daily Writing Habit, episode number 745. If you are writing a book or thinking about it, or maybe you've started writing your book but you need some help getting it done, or perhaps you're at the stage where you need help reaching more readers to let them know about your book, you are in the right place. Good morning. Happy Friday, everyone. I'm your host, Christine Whitmarsh. If you're looking for me online, look for Christine Inc., like that stuff we write with. Each day, I'm sharing with you the writing habits I've learned over my 19 years as a ghostwriter, book coach, and author. I have found that three things in particular have a huge impact on your success as an author, and they can turn a quote-unquote non-author into a published one. Those three things are writing fundamentals, productivity, and mindset habits. Here's today's quote. Life's all about choices. Everyone's destination is the same, only the paths are different. Sushmita Sen. And once again, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. What we do every Friday here on the show is Friday Facts Day, where I offer up some sort of fact that is relevant to authors or books or writing or anything to do with our lives as authors, and then discuss how to apply it to your writing. So here is today's Friday fact, and this is from Jane Friedman's quite excellent weekly newsletter. Highly recommend it. Jane Friedman. Look up her weekly newsletter. Really, really good stuff. And in a recent issue, she cited how, and I'm going to quote from her newsletter, Michael Cater of Publishers Lunch recently pointed out that large publishers have been slowly losing market share due to the shift to online sales, which favors other publishers and self-published authors. Now, one takeaway I have here is something I've discussed with many an aspiring author during a consultation, especially in recent years, how we have absolutely moved past the time when finding a traditional publisher is the best and safest choice for publishing every single book out there. There are no guarantees in either space, traditional or self-publishing, especially with all the options available to us as authors now. As noted in today's fact, even before the pandemic, the shift to online sales has created more potential for success in self and indie publishing than ever before. Online sales also incorporate and are powered by online marketing and branding and all those other methods we have at our disposal as indie authors to sell our books. We have the power to do all of those things. In other words, all the things that the authors used to have to rely on their publishers to do, we now have the technology and the tools to do ourselves or hire others to help us do. There are many limitations to the idea that the best way to get published is through a traditional publisher. There are many great reasons to seek a traditional publisher, but it's not always automatically the best decision. Things like the fact that it requires permission, which in today's age of technology and the options available to us, the idea of asking for permission to do anything, just personally to me, seems like a rather outdated notion. And things like financial and intellectual property control, also things that are issues when you sign with a traditional publisher. So here's my point today. When making the decision as to whether traditional or self-publishing is the best choice for your plan as an author, make sure that your decision is informed by current data and, to the best of your ability, not being influenced by any outdated notion or biases about either type of publishing. So in other words, find out why you think what you think about self or traditional publishing. I know in consults with aspiring authors, with future authors, there are a lot of people that they just don't have the most current information about self-publishing. They're still kind of thinking of, all the kind of stigmas around self-publishing that really haven't existed in, oh my gosh, like 5 or 10 years at this point. So get the current information to make sure that when you're making the decision as an author to traditionally or self or independently publish your book, you know what those three things mean and you have all the facts so you can make the best decision for you as an author and for your book. And as always, I will put a link to the article, to Jane's newsletter article in the show notes, along with a link to my Inc. Authors group on Facebook. Great place to have this discussion, to ask questions, some great resources, including traditional publishing resources in the group, and lots of self-publishing resources as well. Inc. Authors on Facebook, so check the link in the show notes. Thank you for joining me here on your Daily Writing Habit, where I am helping you write and finish writing an awesome book. And I would love it if you could follow or subscribe or whatever it is, wherever you're listening to the show, and leave a review as well. Thank you so much. Until tomorrow, happy writing.